Hello and welcome, and today we will review the movie Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise, another Tom Cruise movie. Where are my notes? Well, there they are. Tom Cruise for a second time. I do like Tom Cruise movies, I have to say. I don't know if he's insane, but his movies are good. So, and he gets his ass kicked in this movie. So if you don't like him, give this movie a chance. Edge of Tomorrow, one of the freaking most incredible action movies out there. Science fiction, action, cool story. Let's get into it. I was watching it at a cinema a couple of years ago with friends in the summer. I wasn't expecting something. I just heard it was good. I didn't know what was coming, and then I went into the movie and it was just incredible and it was mind-blowing, and I came out of the movie and I was just blown away. So good it was. And now listen to what I'm saying. I watched it like maybe once or twice a year. I don't watch any movie once or twice a year. Like, not that I get bored, but I've seen movies a bunch of times, and then after you see it a couple of times, what's the point? But this movie I can watch at least once a year, and I don't know what it is, but I mean, you know the look. Okay, the story is this. The world is getting invaded by an alien life form, and the alien life form has taken most of China, Russia, and Europe, and whatever is left is thrown into a final battle. We're approaching D-Day, a day before the battle, and Tom Cruise plays a lieutenant, and he just is one who recruits the troops, and he will get sent to the front, but he doesn't want to fight because he's a coward and he doesn't want to die, which I can understand as a civilist, but yeah. So he is pretty much one who deserts the army, and for that he gets sent to the front line for the next day, the D-Day, and he has no combat training. And to fight this new alien life force, humans get battle suits with guns and some pretty futuristic stuff, and it's really cool. And so he lands the first day at a beach and he dies right away. But while he's dying, he puts a claymore in front of his chest and it blows up, and he hits something strange with it, and it gets covered in the blood of an alpha, which is a special alien enemy. And so he wakes up the next day and it's the same day again. And let's leave it at that. And so he relives the same D-Day, day in, day after, and soon he will join like Rita Witowski or something like that. She's called the Angel of Verdun, a woman who made it possible to win a battle before this one, played by Emily Blunt. And so he joins forces with them, and they find out that they have now special powers. Every time an alpha gets killed, they have the power to reset the day, and the alien life form does the same. So it manipulates the alien life form starts or does manipulate the time so it can win the war. So every time something goes wrong, it resets the day and it starts it back again. And so it gets always better with fighting. And that's so far the story. So it's humans versus aliens. The director, I have no idea who directed this, but whoever it was, I will Google it after this video. It is a masterpiece. It is very well directed. Let's get to the actors. Tom Cruise, Emily Blunt, everybody. Bill Paxton in this movie, mind-blowingly good. Like, the acting, we will come in a second to the story. The acting is amazing. Film, visual, camera work, and then the storytelling. It is beautifully shot. It is a war movie. It is a sci-fi movie. It is a drama. It is a heist movie. It is loud. It is silent. They sneak into something. The final mission is epic. I mean, good lord, like the camera work, the CGI. I'm just speechless. It's that good. And then the storytelling is also really good, because like the pacing of the story is so good. Like the way you get introduced to the characters, to the mechanics of the story, then how that unfolds, then at the half point, of course, the story switches in another direction, and it has its moments of actions, and it has its moments where it's very silent. One of my favorite scenes is two, actually. I love all the action scenes, but also there are two scenes, because like he can reset the day, or every time he dies, the day starts from the beginning, like Groundhog Day. And one day he just has enough. He's fought many endless times, and then he just gets out, rides to London, sits there at a bar and enjoys a coffee or a drink. And someone at the bar tells him, "Oh, coward, shouldn't you be over there fighting with others?" And he looks just at a clock and he says, "By this time, I'm already long dead." And they just call him a coward, and he's sitting there, and then he's just enjoying his tea or his coffee, and I get goosebumps telling this. And then something hits London, and then he just goes out, and sirens and everything, and then the place gets overrun by the aliens, and then they kill him, and the day resets again. And then there's also some points where he and the Emily Blunt character, on their mission to killing this alien life force, kind of get to know each other day by day by day. And yeah, it has great moments. Sorry that this review is getting long. Music and original soundtrack. The music and the original soundtrack in this movie are great, iconic, fantastic. I will link it down below. What else to say? Themes of the movie and why to watch. What are the themes of the movie? Well, it's maybe that the human spirit can learn, endure, and grow above everything that stands in his way. That you can turn from a prick into a real human being, and that the world and life will do that for you, if you're willing to learn. And I don't know, there might be many themes here, also about time travel, love, human connection, what's very important in the world. But yeah, just watch it, enjoy it. Enough said.